I know a lot of people don't really know our love story. Some of you do. But we got married 5 weeks after we met. And it's because of him. Because he's hard-headed. He doesn't listen. No matter what. I'll be like, baby, let's do it this. He'll be like, no, I want it this way and I want it now.
Damn.
So when it happened, emotionally I was ready, but I was scared because I thought it was too soon. And when we were outside, you saw him like going on his knee, and we said it's because he didn't propose. He never did. He never did a formal proposal like the usual proposal that is expected. And that's the day I realized that there's nothing traditional when it comes to him. When he wants to do something, he will do it right there and then, no matter what. So when he supposedly proposed, I was on a plane. And he said to me, babe, when are you coming back? I said, no, I'm looking coming back probably in June. This was February. I said, probably in June. And he was like, because when you come back, I want us to get married. I said, what is this, your proposal? He was like, I don't know how you look at it, but when I see you next time, we're getting married. And that's how it happened. But he sped up the process. He didn't want to wait until June. He was like, I will foot the bill of the ticket if I have to, but you coming back as soon as possible. And that's when I flew back in March. We met on his birthday, which was February 3rd, through my friend, my sister-in-law, now my sister-in-law, Jessica James, who's sitting right there. And she didn't know what was going on. She thought we're just maybe playing around. Because when we went on our first date, it was February the 14th on Valentine's Day. He was single, I was single, and he said to me February 13th, he said, oh, so what are we doing tomorrow? And I'm like, what do you mean, what are we doing tomorrow? He's like, oh, well, you know, Jess is going to be with her partner, so you don't have nobody. And it's Valentine's Day. So I was like, okay, so what are you saying? And he's like, well, you're single, I'm single. Let's just hang out together. And that's when it started. That Valentine's Day, we went to Manhattan. It was freezing, but we had the best time of our lives. It was smooth, it was normal, it was just one of those things I'd never experienced. And I felt comfortable. Most importantly, I felt safe. I was like, that's my boy. Like, why am I feeling so comfortable around someone who I hadn't known for a long time? And I was comfortable. He made me feel that way. And I thank God for that, because I felt like he really, really answered my prayers. I had written God a letter, and Sis Connie is there, she knows, I told her about the letter. I said, I wrote a letter to God, and I had heard that if you tell him what you want, he will give it to you. So I sat down and I wrote the letter. I was like, you know what? I don't want to have my heart broken again. I want to be with someone. Dear God, I would like you to send me someone who is going to love me. First of all, he has to love you. He has to know you as God. Because as long as he knows God, then he will know how to treat me. So that's where it started. I told God, I said, I would like you to send me someone that's going to love me, love my child like his own. He has to be tall. Yes, I said that. I put it down. I said he has to be tall. He has to be loving and caring. All those little things I put there. There are some things I forgot to put. And now I look back, I'm like, I should have put that there. but yeah, he's not perfect. but he is as close to perfection as God could give me. And I'm thankful for that. Baby, I love you so much. And one thing, ever since I met this man, I've never paid a bill. Not once. Not once. No matter how tough, no matter how little, he will never let me dig out my pocket to pay for anything ever since I met him. And I'm thankful to God for that. He's above good. He's above good. You're not perfect, but you're perfect for me, okay? All right? And I'll forever cherish you, I'll forever respect you, I'll forever love you because of the good man you have been to me. Thank you.
Alright, that's just a little Jamaican in me, alright? Alright, so first and foremost, I want to just say thank you to everyone that's here. Everyone that knows the journey, everyone who, got on the journey with us. It's been a beautiful journey. Everyone that's here today has some type of meaning in our lives, in one way or another. I am someone who believes in time. I don't like to waste time, which is why I got married so quick. So I didn't really know what I was doing, but I think the feeling that I had, I don't think I could explain it to anyone, because even if I had said it just like, in the beginning, your parents gonna be, protective and stuff, because, if you're rushing into something. So I remember even bringing it to my mom. It's right there, my beautiful mom. She was like, I think you should, take this slow and stuff like that. But I didn't know how to express to her as to how I was feeling. It was just, I've never felt that way in my life. Like when I met my wife. You know what I'm saying? So. So I mean, it's been and that's when I know that time is everything. Like, I miss meeting my wife like twice. Because like she said, I met my wife through my sister. And I remember even when my wife came to Jamaica to visit my sister, I remember my sister telling me that her friend was coming to visit her and stuff. I was living in Kingston at the time. And I remember telling her that, I would visit, but because our work at that time was so hectic and stuff, I didn't get to meet her that time. Then my mom got us here, and this was like 2018. I remember my wife was here. I remember my wife came to visit my sister. I only heard. I didn't see her again. I didn't even know what she looks like. So what I guess God was just preparing me for what's best. I think at that time he thought to himself that I wasn't fully ready as yet. So the day when I laid eyes on her as well, I just knew she was the one. Okay, Nana. So I mean, it's been so overwhelming. It's been a very, it's been a journey. Obstacles, all of that. But I mean, as long as you got like the right people by your side, because it doesn't matter what, even though I disobeyed my mom, but she got me. So I mean, but everyone has been like so good to us. God has been good. Like the way things happen, that brings me even closer to God, because like I look at how things happen. For example, right? Like how we met. I remember going to Manhattan. This was our first date, and I remember at that time our personal photographer. We met this guy in Manhattan. This guy doesn't know us, and just saw us together. We went on our date and stuff, and this guy just approached us. And he was like, oh my God, can I get you guys, are you guys a couple? Can I get a couple pictures with you guys? And we're like, we played it. We're like, yeah. But we were just out as friends at that time. And he took some pictures and then he sent it to us. And then when I was looking at them, oh my God, they were so beautiful. And from there it's been like everything that has happened in my life, whether it be a blessing or an obstacle, it's for a reason, and I'm so appreciative of it. And I'm saying I appreciate everyone that's here today. I appreciate everybody that plays a role in my life. Pops, I call it Dad. You know, he's been there from the get-go. You know, all my families, everyone that flew in from overseas, I see you, I appreciate you. And I'm just asking you guys just to, you know, just keep rocking with us. This is, you know, this is real. You know, I'm really in love with my wife. You know, I'm not, there's nothing that can distract me. You know, although I'm you know, being someone with experience and stuff, and to know that you have someone that have you focus like that, you know, which is just beautiful. I don't get distracted. It doesn't matter who or which girl is walking by me. You know, I know that I'm retired for real. You know? Yeah, I'm retired, you know, but I mean, I'm grateful for everything, man. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for everyone. Thanks for everyone who made this possible. This was like a dream, and you know, especially I owe this to my wife. I owe this to my family as well, because this was something that I wanted, but because I was, like she said, hot-headed and stubborn, I was just doing whatever I wanted to do at the time, because I just wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. I didn't know what marriage was. I didn't know what none of that was, but I just know that I want to be with her and I want to be married to her. You know, so I mean, I break the rules, you know, at first, but you know, God has taught me to, you know, just mend stuff and just let things heal. And that is exactly what brought us all here together today. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, baby. I love you.